Action. All right, you're going to use a piece of web here. We're trying to set up kind of a show and tell line. Going to do some seats, going to show some knots on a piece of rope, but thought I'd take the opportunity to show you kind of one of the knots that we use. Basically, it's just a inside figure four. It's kind of backwards, inside out. Probably not the best colors to be using.
Grab black on black. Grab the bright yellow one, Bob.
Yeah, let me go grab the bright yellow ones. Ta-da! So we're going to do the daisy chain. This way our ropes are and webbing and stuff are all put together, so it packs up real nice and tidy. Again, this stuff is very, very expensive. When it's on the ground, please don't step on it. It's kind of we fuss at you about that. Try not to leave it lay on the ground too long. Get sand. Sand is basically glass. Glass cuts stuff, so the more you have it ground into the fine pieces of the webbing, it tears it up. So again, I'm going to do kind of a inside or a backwards square knot to wrap around this tree. So I use my finger, make a kind of just cross it over, whoop, cross it over, and then loop it back behind it and run it up through the hole. That's basically all there is to it. All right. When you look at the knot, it lays nice and flat. Okay, nice and flat. So what we're going to do is we grab the other end and basically we chase it backwards. Okay, so you're going to take it. Here's the tail. Take the new tail, slide it in backwards. All right, follow in the knot, follow it all the way around. All right, you wrap it around, keep following it around. All right, follow it around, and then when you get to it, see this one right here, this one right here, this is the tail piece. Just follow it back in. Maybe we got this. Nice flat, two tails out the end. All right, now we've made one big loop.
That's the 30-foot webbing, sorry.
This is a really long loop. Ta-da! We made it to the end of the loop. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wrap it around a tree, and we'll show you that here in a minute. And hopefully by then we'll be ready to show you the bowline, show you the figure eight, show you how to use some of the gear I showed you in the beginning, and then hopefully we get Howard and Karen and Ashley all set up and go from there.
Hi, I'm Karen. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is the knot that Bob did on the really long piece of webbing, and if you can see, it's around the tree. This is what we would use as an anchor, and then we attached the loop to a carabiner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a figure eight knot for you. Got to get to the end. So to make your figure eight, you're going to make a loop, make a little tree. You're going to take your end, which is the bird, and it's going to fly around the tree and then through the tree. And that's how you make your figure eight knot. From there, then you would take this, and if you wanted to make it on a bite, which means on a loop, you just make sure you have enough rope, and then you would trace your knot. So you're going to start at the bottom, and it's going to go in. It's like cars on a highway. So it goes in, you follow, and since we're still tracing this line right here, we're going to go around, and it goes back through. Going to pull up some more slack so we have the rope that we need. So that line right there, we followed that around. It's going to go continue around. It's going to go under this. You see that, how it goes under? Pull out some more lines. Around. And then back up. See how it's the doubled, everything's been doubled? Cinch it shut. And you have your figure eight on a bite.
Hi, my name is Ashley. I'm going to show you how to do the bowline knot. So you have your tail. This knot would be used to anchor around a tree or just to make a solid loop to hang from. So here's the end of my rope. This is the end that goes around the tree. You take the end around and through the long end, and then you're going to dump the knot, what that means is you're going to pull. See how the rope kind of loops up right here all by itself? You take the tail and you're going to go in front and then through the loop that you just made. Kind of looks like a pretzel. As you tighten it up, if it's on a tree, it's going to be much easier. You have your bowline knot, like so.
So, as you saw, the bowline was tied. We put some weight on it, not a whole lot. Dana doesn't weigh a whole lot of weight, but when you tighten these knots down, a lot of times some people put a knot in that is a granny knot. The granny knot, and you get it tight, and now you can't get the knot out. If you tie the knot properly and you put weight on it, these knots come out super, super easy. Just grab a hold of it, give it a little wiggle and a little push inward, and see how it opens right up. Everything unties nice and tidy. Everything's easy. Now we have a free rope again. Good knots are easy knots to untie.